What's going on, guys? Your boy Joey Shake 72 coming at you guys with a video right now. Well, I'm finally back. I know it's been, crazy. I haven't really done any videos except the one laughing at, the Dallas Cowboy fans, which we don't have to waste our time getting into that. That shit's over with. That shit's behind us now. I was going to make more videos on, but I said, you know what? Enough wasting time with them, and let's get to our shit. So, the offseason's coming to a hold right now. And with only, $7 point something million in cap space, nothing to really do with it. We don't know what to do with it. The season overview I can really give everybody right now is that, you know what? We traded Bradford. We moved up in the draft to get Wentz. Got rid of Bradford for the first round pick that we got back from getting rid of Wentz to the Cleveland Browns. Switching picks. Moving up to number 2. And we wanted it. 8 days for the season. Carson Wentz gets, his named starter. Bradford goes to Minnesota, and that's it right now. We really try to do our best. Us Eagles fans wanted him to start. We wanted what we wanted 8 days before the season. He wasn't getting as much reps. He was getting the reps, but not as much. And we asked what he asked for, and honestly, it's great. I think it's great. He had a good year this year. 3,700 passing yards, 3,600, whatever the fuck it was. Did it great. Can't say... He's the real deal. Get some weapons around him, you'll be good. And that's where we come to the offseason right now. Offense played, up and down after the 3-week stretch we had, and then it kind of fell apart, and then towards the end of the year, we kind of found ourselves again. The defense, we just weren't there. We had the personnel to do it, but just weren't there on everything that we could do. Vinny Curry with a big contract, didn't do much. Fletcher Cox didn't do much. Not to the end of the year. Malcolm Jenkins did a great job. Ronnie McLeod, good job. Our linebacking core was great between Nigel Bradham and Jordan Hicks with fucking 3-4 picks this year. Doing a great job on that defense. Just need to get some corners, and I think we're pretty much set. Because I really see we just maybe need an outside linebacker, and then... Do you think? Come on now. But... Defense, I like personnel in there. Just a few tweaks on that defense and we'll be good. As far as the offseason goes, we only got 7 point something million cap space. Not too good. Only can afford maybe one free agent out of that. There's multiple reports. It's too early right now. We're needing running back, corner, and wide receiver especially. Plenty of wide receivers out there. You got, Kenny Britt, Alshon Jeffrey, Torrey Smith, Deshaun Jackson, of course. I don't know. Just like Howie Roseman said, he doesn't want to put Band-Aids on everything. He wants to go get young guys. Kenny Stills is another wide receiver that they can go get. 24, 25 years old. I think he's 24 years old. Going to be a free agent. I don't think Miami's going to send it depends what they're going to do. I don't know. But we need receiver. Then I see Eddie Lacy, Green Bay Packer running back. Target fucking free agent for the Eagles. He's only 26 years old? It's great. Eddie Lacy's got a lot of build on him. He just had an ankle injury last year and kind of just, couldn't play or whatnot. So that's how it all went. But Eddie Lacy, I don't know. Could be a lot of things. If we don't get a running back in the draft, I think they should go after another position in the draft between wide receiver and corner in the draft. I know everyone's like, wide receiver, we need a corner. We haven't had a good corner since Asante Samuel or his name's in my head, I just can't say it. Fuck. Alright, never mind. So, Lito Shepherd. Last ones we had. But I'm just saying right now, it's going to come to a close call. They can go after a young corner like Bonai or whatever his name is, a corner from the Texans that everyone's talking about this year. Had a pretty good year, solid year. They could sign a corner and a running back, a corner and a wide receiver. I think they're going to get one of each this year. I think they will draft at least one wide receiver, one running back, and one corner this year. If not, it's only going to be 2. I think they're going to go after a running back, and I think they're going to go after a wide receiver. Don't know how it's going to work out, but if they go for a corner in free agency, once we know what happens in free agency, because number one, Harry Roseman's taking over free agency this year. Joe Douglas, the vice president of personnel, is going to be taking care of the draft room. So Roseman's going to have the last say in everything, but other than that, it's all going to come down to what we're going to have next. So whatever happens in free agency is what happens. What do I want? I don't know. What do I want in the draft? Well, Jesus Christ. Sidney Jones, corner from Washington. I love him. If we can get him. I know Leonard Fournette's going to be gone. I know the running backs, Dalvin Cook, and all of them are going to be gone. Oh, God. Corey Davis, Mike Williams from Clemson, Corey Davis from Western Michigan. That's compared to T.O., and got real good polished running routes, and does a really good job. And that never drops the ball unless it's really out of range. But he's caught some crazy balls this past year. We can get... I know we shouldn't get a wide receiver, I know. But you know what? We need to draft somebody young. But it depends what we do in free agency. I could say this over and over again. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know. I'm perfect with every position except running back. I can't. Ryan Matthews has got to get out of here. Connor Barwin for linebacker. He's got to go. Or D-end, whatever. Connor Barwin is a D-end. He's got to go. He wants to stay in Philly, but we can't afford it. You let go of him, it's like $8 million in cap space. You let go of Jason Pierce, which that's going to be a big fucking decision they're going to have to make on their own. I wouldn't do it. Just, until we know what we have, because luckily we drafted Samalo, Holly Pulivatai in the draft last year, a 6th round, a 3rd round pick, 2 guards in the draft, a guard and a tackle, which was great. So it's good that we have that. We have depth at guard, which is good, and at tackle as well. Jason Kelce might be out the door. Between him not snapping the ball, getting those fucking big Teddy Grahams out of his fucking ears, I don't know what's going to happen. I really don't. Jason Kelce's got to work on his shit. One of the most athletic centers in the league, but the most undersized, and he's the 10th most paid center in the league right now. I'm thinking that maybe they're going to put Stefan Wisniewski in the center spot because Wisniewski played for Jaguars last season, started every game, and then played for the Raiders before that as a guard or a center. So he plays guard and center, but center is his masterpiece. But I don't know how big Wisniewski is. I think he's even more undersized than Kelce. So got to see what happens. You got to be able to take on those nose tackles that are 320 and 340, 50 pounds. And that's it. But the draft, it depends. We do in free agency. Once I know what's going on in free agency, then I'm going to figure out who they're going to pick in the first round. Then I'll kind of, at least not the person, but I'll kind of figure out, between the combine and all that, we'll kind of be like, oh, Eagles work out this person, Eagles work out this person. And then it's like, okay. So we know who they're kind of interested in, whatever. So that's all I got to say about that. Whoever they draft, it's going to be lucky as hell to be on this team, be part of a, especially, I'm telling you, Sidney Jones from Washington, corner. You got the 3 wide receivers. You got Mike Williams. You got John Ross II from Washington State. He's all right. I don't think he's going to go early. I think Mike Williams or the Western Michigan wide receiver, one or the other, they're going to be available. John Ross will definitely be available. They progressed him to be a deep threat, but he reminds me of just another. I kind of looked at him, but then I was kind of like, he's like another Treggs. He's going to have a lot of speed, but undersized, and he's not going to, he's not going to grab too much attention. But with the speed he has, it might work. He might be too fast, and he might move up a little bit. So we'll see what happens. But I'm going for wide receiver or corner in this draft. I know we're going to sign a fucking running back in free agency. It's just me. I think they're going to sign one of each, a receiver, free agent, a receiver, a running back, and a corner. I think they're going to sign I think I'm going to sign one of each. Don't know which receiver, so hopefully whoever they pick is great. And corner-wise, you got a lot. You got Kirkpatrick from the Bengals. You got Gilmore from the Bills. You got a bunch of fucking guys you could sign. But we don't want to sign another, hopefully it's another Bills guy, Gilmore and stuff, and hopefully he's not fucking bad. Cannot sign vets anymore. McKelvin's out the fucking door. Nolan Carroll, they're probably going to sign him because honestly, Nolan Carroll is like up and down, but at least he tries and at least he's doing enough, but he's not doing enough, but he's just doing enough to get spot. Jalen Mills is probably going to be our future slot corner, which I definitely tell. Great year. You know what? He's going to get beat. It happens. He's going to get beat, and that's what happens. So, I'll continue this conversation tomorrow about what I expect for the season overview and just what I expect in the offseason. But I'm finally back, and I know it's been a while because I was sick for a while and I was working like crazy. And then after the Dallas game, I made one quick video, and then that was really it. So I'll see you guys later. I'll make a video whenever, but chill with it. Joey Shake 72 out. See you guys later. Fly Eagles fly.